Decorate a wedding anniversary cake with me. Part 4. In part 3, I covered all the tiers in fondant, and here they are looking nice, crisp, and clean. I used a stencil from my signature stencil collection, as well as some edible lace and fondant molding to add some detailing on some of the tiers. It was from this moment that I was extremely happy because everything started to come together. The brief was to recreate this wedding cake from 1995, but with my own added twist. Now that I've completed the detailing on the tiers, the next step is to focus on the florals. The color theme for the 30th anniversary is white, burgundy, cream, and gold. So I got all the artificial flowers and spent around 8 hours prepping them. Now, I was really thinking about how I could take this cake to another level, so I decided that instead of using artificial flowers alone, why not make some crystal flowers to add to it and elevate the look. So here I am going through with the plan. I melted some isomalt and poured it into this peony mold to make individual petals. It was actually a simple process, but just very time consuming. I quickly realized that one mold was not going to do it, so I bought some more. My aim was to make around 50 flowers, which meant 200 petals. And with so many other things left to do, I don't think I would have got this done if my friend Alyssa, CEO of Fats and Gains, did not come through to help me. She's a luxury private chef located in Manchester, so you guys can give her a follow. She took off her chef's hat for a day, or should I say night, to help me make all the crystal petals that I needed. Thank you, Alyssa. Many burns later, she was done making all the petals and I was able to assemble them into a flower. Now, I only recently started making edible flowers, and the past 2 times that I've made them, my hands hurt when I'm wrapping the floral tape around the wires. But the thought that the end result will be truly immaculate keeps me going, and honestly, I am so happy I continued with this plan of making these flowers. Once all the florals were sorted, I then moved on to stacking the cakes. I always like to do as much as I can at home in order to reduce the stress at the venue. So what I planned was to do all the structure at home, so I had all my dowels. I then practiced how I was going to stack the spacer tier with the real 10-inch tier on top, which was very heavy. I really wanted the transition from cake to spacer to cake to look very clean. Once I was happy with the plan and structure, I then went ahead and stacked the other 3 tiers on top, which my camera unfortunately did not show. But anyways, I was smiling from ear to ear at this point because my sketch was coming to life. To see how it would look, I practiced the floral arrangement, but just without the gold accents. And then I was thinking, should I do the florals at home or at the venue? I decided to do the floral arrangements at the top and bottom tier at home and then do the rest at the venue. So here I am, carefully packing all the crystal flowers so that it will not break during transit. I packed all the tiers, all my supplies, loaded them in the car, and now I'm heading off to the venue. See you in the final part.